Yes, we can start. Yeah.
Right. All right. So, good afternoon, all the attendees. Very good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today in this webinar of Smarten Sentiment Analysis. This is Arbuda Dave, and I have with me Mr. Karthik Patel, founder and CEO of Smarten, Mr. Chintan Parekh, who is product manager of Smarten, and he's from the development department. I have Dhwani and Khanjan. They are from the data scientist team. So together we will be hosting this webinar. So I'll just hand over to Mr. Karthik Patel to give you the brief about Smarten Sentiment Analysis.
Yeah. Thanks, Arbuda. Hi, everybody. Thank you for your time today. And today we are introducing new feature for sentiment analysis, or some call it text analysis as well. So yes, we will go through a couple of PPTs, not much, won't bore you further, and then we will show you the actual demo of the tool, and afterwards we can take up your questions. So thank you again for your time, and yes, let's start. So sentiment analysis or text analysis is there is a lot of text content is generated, whether it is from your Twitter feed of your organization, or Amazon product reviews, or IMDb movie reviews, or you are analyzing your customers through the customer app you may have, or you may be collecting that from Google or any other sources where customers leave feedback. You may have internal systems for employee feedback or surveys from time to time as well. And there may be Twitter handles for your overall company handles, or specific products and services handles. And yeah, everybody, most of our customers or stakeholders or employees are on social media. So it is important to understand, you just can't analyze these thousands or tens of thousands of feedback that you receive on regular basis manually. So sentiment analysis plays a key role in automating this whole workflow, where you can analyze, give any text data, whether it's your Twitter feed, or Amazon reviews, or any other social media feed, or your internal systems. It will analyze the sentiments, whether they are positive, negative, or neutral. And then obviously Smarten being a BI tool and having all other analytics capabilities, you can slice and dice, drill down, drill through. You can understand the trends which are changing over the period of time, or sentiments by a particular demography, like sex, age of the customer, or sentiments by particular geography, depending on the fields that are associated with your each response in your text analysis. So yes, I mean, as usual, Smarten supports citizen data scientists. You do not have to be a data scientist or NLP expert to use Smarten sentiment analysis. It just takes few clicks. You choose a data set, you choose the target column, and Smarten will auto generate the complete sentiment analysis with a very simple English language interpretation, and appropriate visuals. So yes, I mean, stakeholders, customer feedbacks, especially in this social media era, is becoming more and more important. So I welcome all of you to analyze this sentiment analysis for your stakeholders, including your suppliers, customers, your employees, or any other stakeholders that you are getting the feedback from. Because days of collecting the quantitative surveys and analyzing that are gone now. People write feedback, they write short notes, they write long notes whenever they are giving feedback. So, and nobody has time to fill up a 3-page 20 field customer feedback forms or employee satisfaction forms these days. So you can use more sources where you can collect the feedback from. And then once you have the feedback, you can connect those systems with Smarten, and then analyze it with almost no data science skills that is required. So yes, I encourage all of you to use this, and I'm sure getting the right feedback, analyzing it as quick as possible, and then reacting to that feedback to become a better supplier or become a better product or service is important for all of us. And this can be an extremely useful feature for all of you, I guess. Yeah. So apart from this, and we'll of course take you through the details of sentiment analysis and how it works and stuff. Just a general overview about Smarten for some of you who may not be aware about other capabilities of Smarten. So Smarten is a full-scale analytics and BI platform which combines both the traditional and modern BI capabilities. So right from the basic requirements like multidimensional data and dashboards, KPIs, cross-tab and tabular reports that are self-serving, geomaps and stuff. Smarten also offers the advanced analytics capabilities such as self-serve data prep, which helps business users or someone in IT who does not know ETL or SQL to prepare their data on their own without any coding or scripting. Key influencer analytics, which helps you identify the important elements from your data. Assisted predictive modeling that helps business users with no data science background to create, share, and use predictive models on their own. We will be shortly introducing the anomaly alerts as well to enable management by exception. So you get notified when certain statistics change or certain ranges within your data changes. Now we are introducing sentiment analysis, and we already have the clickless analytics or NLP search, where you can type in questions like Google. There is no training required. You can roll it out to large number of users in within hours, and that's the most feasible way to democratize use of analytics in your organization. So while you look at the market, there are some tools which are focused on traditional components. There are some tools which are focused on modern analytics components and predictive analytics and stuff. Smarten brings all this together in one platform. So while you can keep using it for your traditional BI requirements such as dashboard reports and KPI, you are also investing in future where you can do transformation of citizen data scientist culture within your organization. That's the reason we have been mentioned in multiple reports by Gartner over the last 3 years, and we will continue our journey for support of citizen data scientists and advanced analytics and make it more accessible and democratize the BI and data and analytics in our clients' organizations. So yes, this was a brief, and yes, there are lots of videos and webinars on all these other topics that we have discussed as well. And yeah, you can explore, go to our website www.smarten.com for more details, videos and webinars. And yeah, you are always welcome to speak to us, any one of us, to discuss your specific use case. So yeah, that's it about for now. And now Arbuda will actually take us through the actual demo of how the sentiment analytics works. So over to Arbuda now. Thanks.
Thank you, Karthik. So as discussed, Smarten Sentiment Analysis is designed for business users, and it does not require any scripting or coding. Organizations can analyze text data to understand positive, negative, and neutral sentiments about their products, events, trends, services, etc. So I'll just sign into Smarten tool, and this is a 100% browser-based solution. And I've logged in using Google Chrome. So first of all, we will just have a look at the data which we are going to use for the sentiment analysis today. So I have this car review analysis data wherein I have year, I have make and model of the car, and this is text field, which is like feedback given by different customers with respect to different cars. And this text field will be our target variable to, derive the sentiment analysis. The year column which we have here is derived from the date on which this feedback was given. So the year is derived from the date, and this feedback which we have, the car review text field which we have, we are going to use that as a target variable to see the sentiment analysis for this data. Now, this data can come from anywhere. It can be from feedback forms, internal rating systems, your social media, tweets, Amazon product review, advertising campaigns, or any other content. So let us just create sentiment analysis using this. So I'm going to Smarten Insight. I'll just select the data which we have seen right now, which is car review analysis. So it is asking you to do some normal filtering, like do you want to sample the data or do you want to apply filters, etc. I'm just using that. So I'm applying normal filters. Now here in the Smarten Insight, Smarten allows you to create, share, and use predictive use cases without writing any statistical algorithms. So here you can see there are various methods available to create a predictive use case, and videos and webinars are available on our website. So you can go and have a look at that. But for today, we will be just concentrating on the sentiment analysis, and I'll just select the sentiment analysis. I'll select my target variable, which is car review, and I'll select the context variables, which is car model and year. Now in this context variables, if you have more data, like you can even analyze the sentiments based on other context variables as well, like demography, age, sex, city, etc. And you can even further slice and dice. So using this data, we have got that the model provides an overall positive sentiment with a sentiment score of 0.112. Now, it also gives a smiley for a business users to understand that it is a positive sentiment. Now, here below, we have also explained that what is sentiment score. So sentiment score is a method to quantify the tone of text on a scale of -1 to 1. So let's say if the score is towards -1 or score is towards negative, then it is showing negative sentiment. And if score is towards 1 or if it is positive, then it is indicating a positive sentiment. Let us also have a look at the auto-generated graphs which we have. So here we have graphs for overall sentiment analysis, wherein we can see the bar of positive is higher, which is showing around, we have overall 52% positive sentiment and 41% as a negative sentiment. And we have around 6% of neutral sentiment. Then let us also have a look at sentiment analysis by context. So here we just have one context, that is car model. In case if you have more data like demography, age, sex, you can even further analyze with other context variables. But currently I'll just have a look, we will just review this by car model. So here with respect to different cars, we have the sentiment analysis, like Dodge is having complete negative sentiments, Fiat and Bentley have positive sentiments. If we look at Chevrolet, it has more of negative sentiments compared to positive sentiments. Now, let us also look at how is the overall trend of this sentiment analysis over the years. So from 2009 to 2019, if we see, then this is showing a trend of a negative, positive, and neutral sentiments, and we can see that negative sentiments have increased over a period of time. Now, Smarten Sentiment Analysis also provides you word cloud. Now, word cloud will help you understand the weightage of different words. So here, larger the word will indicate that it has been used more frequently. So if we can see that, drive, good, great, top, these are some positive words which have been used more frequently by users in their feedback. And some of the negative words like low, bad, hard, heavy, poor are more frequently used by users to give a negative feedback. Let us also look at the interpretation we have. So now this interpretation report is in simple English language, which any business user can easily understand, and it is also auto-generated. So here we can see that overall we have 52% of positive sentiment, 41% of negative, and 6% of neutral sentiment. Now here it is also giving some more reports, like which are the top 5 cars based on positive sentiments, which are the top 4 cars based on negative sentiment. So here we see that Honda is having the highest positive sentiment, Chevrolet is having highest negative sentiment, Hyundai has most neutral sentiment. Then year wise, how is the sentiments given? So year 2016 shows highest positive sentiment, year 2019 shows most neutral sentiment. Then we also have a car wise, year wise sentiment analysis, like a cross tab, wherein we know that Buick is having highest positive sentiment in year 2010. Ford in year 2010 has highest negative sentiment, and Chrysler in 2017 has most neutral sentiment. Then again, we also have this for the word cloud, which we just saw. So wherein some of the words, some of the top keywords are like good, great, luxurious, much, smooth. For positive, for negative, we have words like low, bad, hard, poor, neutral, like little or huge. Then we have also again here explained sentiment score, which we have seen earlier. Now let us just apply and see this model. So I'll just type in some random feedbacks, and let us see how does the model responds to it. So let's say I'm just putting something like let us put something like the car seats are comfortable. Let us apply and see. So it is giving us a positive sentiment. Let me put something like car is expensive. It gave us a negative sentiment. Let us try something different. I'm putting something like super luxurious car with good salesperson. So it gave us a positive sentiment. Similarly, you can also integrate different APIs for your social media and other channels wherein you are getting these feedbacks. And across each of your feedbacks, it will give you the positive sentiments along with the sentiment score. So you will also have that. Now this also provides us a model summary. Now this model summary is very useful in case if you have an in-house data scientist team, you can share this with them. So it will give you some a summary related to this model, like how many records were analyzed to derive this, how many records were there for positive sentiments, how many records were there for negative sentiments, what is the architecture, how is the pre-processing done for the data. So this is also available in case if you want to share it with your data scientist team. Then you also have this data available. So you can see wherein we have this car review model here, sentiments and sentiment support. Now this can be exported to a different format, and again you can even use this on dashboards etc. for further analysis. So this can be exported to XLS, and you can use this on dashboards etc. for further analysis. So yes, this was all about Smarten Sentiment Analysis. We can take up questions if you have. So in the Q&A section, users can put in case if you have any questions.
Yes, so this output of your model can be again used to create a data set, and then you can use dashboards, reports, and many other self-serving capabilities to analyze your feedback further. Yeah, apart from these pre-generated reports and analysis that we are giving when you create a model, yeah. You can consume it via API as well in your third-party systems or mobile app or whatever way you wanna consume the output of this sentiment analysis.
And here most of the graphs, etc., even the interpretation report is auto generated, and as you can see it, I mean, there is no use of scripting or coding, so any business users can create a sentiment analysis model and can even share it with other users. So this is highly useful to analyze your customers' feedback or your stakeholders' feedback related to your product, services, or campaigns, or any other feedback which you are collecting in text format. So yes, we are here ready to take questions and answers in case if you have.
So you can use Q&A button from the bottom panel of your Zoom and ask questions. Any question on a specific use case you may have within your organization, or yeah, how you can use this in your organization based on the kind of data that you are collecting. Yeah, use the Q&A panel. Arohi, Atharva, Banwarilalji, Binoy, Drupal.
Okay, so we have one question from Manoj. How to upload data in Smarten or which format?
Okay, I can take this. So yeah, data in Smarten can come from many data sources that are supported. So it can be a CSV file, Excel file, any database like your Oracle, MySQL, or other columnar databases such as Redshift, including big data sources like Hadoop Hive and also. Yes, you can bring in data in any format. We are supporting most of the formats like JSON, text file, CSV, XLS, many RDBMS, many columnar data sources, web services. So yes, you can get data into these data sources and these formats, and Smarten can straight away consume and create data set. It can be real time. It can be the cache data set depending on the architecture and your use case. Thanks, Manoj.
We have another question from Sukanya. Ma'am, does this tool helps when customers are using shorthand or emojis?
It may or it may not, but the way we have used the training data set and other techniques of NLP, it will be able to pick up most of the shorthands and at least the emojis from the ASCII characters that it may have. So yes, but it will be interesting to see the shortcut for this. We have not come across especially the emojis to be analyzed, but yeah, we can get back to you on this, Sukanya. It's a great question.
Manoj again has question. Does it have any API?
Absolutely, yes. Like any other BI objects or predictive models that you can use, then yes, I mean you can access it via the API. We have the document for API on our support portal, and whether you are using it in mobile app or your PHP, .NET or Java or any other applications, you can use API to consume output for these models as well.
Again, from Sukanya, social media reviews are never in clean English. Also, Zenex never writes full sentences.
Yes, I totally agree, Sukanya. And our library should be able to interpret that. We have not extensively used that shorthand and this short forms from analysis point of view, but we should do that and get back to you on that. Thank you.
All right, Manoj and Sukanya, we believe we have answered your questions. We have a question from Wasimji. Does this model work for different languages?
No, right now it is for English, but yes, as the libraries for other languages or Indian languages get mature and get popular, we should integrate that. But right now it supports only English. Any other questions? Anyone wants to discuss their specific use case?
So we will be sharing the video link of this webinar. You can share it with other attendees as well, or to your teammates who could not attend this. So yes, we'll be sharing this, and all the customers, in case if you again want to have a look, you can get in touch with me or the support team. We will be able to answer your queries regarding this.
Yes, we do look forward to your feedback, and yes, we would love to discuss the use case that you may have, and show you the value of this sentiment analysis. So yeah, please get back in touch with our support team or Arbuda or any one of us, and yes, we would be happy to discuss your specific requirements with you and your team.
All right, so I think we are done, and we'll keep you posted regarding our new updates. And you can always visit www.smarten.com for the upcoming webinars or the webinar videos and any other videos related related to Smarten or maybe assisted predictive analytics. And all of you, those who have missed our webinar on clickless analytics, etc., you will find the video on website itself. Thank you, Wasimji. Thank you, Drupal sir. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. We will keep on getting new features and functionalities to Smarten, and we will keep you all posted once we have the anomaly, etc., released. So I'll keep you all posted for the webinar related to that as well. All right.
Okay, so thanks everybody again, and we look forward to hear from you and discuss your use case. Thank you.
Thank you all attendees. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.